This video is part 6 of my series where I go in depth on the clans in Naruto. I had a lot of comments from Naruto fans super excited to see a video on the Uchiha clan. You really can't explain the Uchiha without talking about their Kekkei Genkai first. The Sharingan is an upgrade to the eyes. The Naruto universe is known for giving the characters a dojutsu, which just means it's some sort of genetic ability. And for the Uchiha, that's the Sharingan. The Sharingan has 4 stages. Each stage adds an additional tomoe and grants more power and effectiveness. Their eyes really do allow them to see the world differently. One of the passive abilities of the Sharingan is to see in more pictures per second. This distorts how the user would perceive time and definitely give anyone who sees through this lens the upper ability against any opponent that doesn't possess it. The average human eye can only see 100 frames per second, though our eyes receive about 1,000 frames. Ultimately, it comes down to how our brain processes it. That's not the only passive ability. After a character sees any jutsu performed just one time, not only do they know how to use it themselves, but understand all the ceilings needed to cast the technique. This ability isn't just limited to ninjutsu. The slightest body movements like a person writing can be copied. Even Kakashi, a non-Uchiha with just one Sharingan, was known throughout the shinobi countries as the copycat ninja. The name Sharingan, which just means copy wheel eye, refers to its appearance and, well, like I said, it copies things. Of course, like most things, the final progression of the Sharingan is super powerful. Ninja who go through the Mangekyou transformation get a special ability for each eye, like Tsukiyomi, Amaterasu, Kamui. The Mangekyou can create large manifestations of themselves called Susanoo. Some honorable mentions: Izanagi, Izanomi. Like, it's not really looking good for the Senju right now. Thankfully for them, not every Uchiha gets close to getting this far. I'm sure pure Uchiha genetics plays a part. For example, the overwhelming majority of Uchiha don't have the MS, but Sasuke, his brother, and his dad all were somehow able to get it. Uchiha that are the most battle-hardened seem to have awakened the MS through seeing someone they care about die. All of the clan can technically achieve the MS through experiencing any kind of strong emotions, but 9 times out of 10 in the story, if someone gets an ocular upgrade, it's because a life or death experience progressed it. The history of the Uchiha clan isn't really known despite having a whole filler arc about this. I've gotten to the point where I feel like I've discussed this 100 times in all of my Clan Explained videos, so this is super brief. Kaguya, the villain that everyone thinks was a waste of pencil lead, had 2 children, Hagoromo and Hamura. Hagoromo's first of 2 kids, Indra, became the ancestor to the Uchiha, and Ashura's kids became the Senju. Hagoromo's kids were like Deku and Bakugo. Ashura had Heart of Gold but was weak and lacked strength. Indra was strong but lacked the resolve that only appreciation for friendship and life grants. When Hagoromo made the decision to embow his yin-yang release to Ashura, Indra fell into the Uchiha's curse of hatred, vowing to pretty much kill them all and everything they stood for. In return, Ashura promised that he would stop Indra from exacting his revenge, even if that means reincarnation. This is how the Senju and Uchiha eventually became mortal enemies. The conflict of the 2 bloodlines were only exaggerated by the Warring States period, when wealthy nations hired clans like the Uchiha and Senju for protection. Eventually, Madara and Hashirama created the Leaf Village, where their clans can live together in harmony. But again, the Uchiha's curse happened and everything changed when Madara attacked. Wow, that was lame. I'm still put it in though. The Uchiha as a whole still lived in the Leaf, but because of deteriorating relations with the rest of the village after the Nine Tails was summoned led them to being outcasted to the edge of town. Of course, this action of untrust made the Uchiha super mad, and what do? They stage a revolt and plan to take control of the village. The Hokage and Danzo knew about this, and long story short, had Itachi kill them all. And that's the end of the main branch Uchiha clan. Of course, there are still Uchihas left, maybe the ones that fled before Itachi's massacre, but the known surviving members can pretty much be counted on one hand, that being Sasuke, Uselessness, and Sarada. And that's it with today's video. Watch my other videos on Naruto if you're interested in this sort of stuff. Peace out, bruh.
It's finished. I guess this is the end. Looking back, my life has been nothing but failure.